Hello everyone!
Get back further.
A stranded truck in Moberly, Missouri met destruction when an oncoming train arrived.
Anh sợ thịt đấy. Mego, jelema sợ thịt đấy.
One reckless decision and a disaster was almost caused in Brazil. Instead of waiting for a few seconds, this driver in Austin, Texas, decided to challenge the rushing train, and the result was inevitable. Thanks to quick reactions from the train driver, passengers were warned in time to prepare for the collision, and the worst was prevented in this incident in Poland. And just like that, a semi-truck carrying wind turbines never made it to the destination in Luling, Texas. Dashcam footage from a police car captured a train mishap in Grovetown, Georgia, after a truck was stranded on the track as the train arrived. Even though there was no barrier or signal light, it's strange that this van driver in Argentina couldn't hear the noisy horn. tense moment unfolded in Utah as a frontrunner train sped toward a railway crossing, and only sheer luck stopped a tragedy from happening. Recorded at a railway crossing in Vietnam, a motorist deliberately risked his safety for a few moments faster, and somehow being tackled by the barrier was the best thing that could happen to him.
Du spitzt mich an! Scheiße!
Early December 2025, CCTV captured a train colliding with a car at an unauthorized crossing in North Jakarta, Indonesia. Few moments match the beauty of Rio Grande's railway, where 101-year-old locomotive number 18 runs through the snowy winter. What began as a calm Horn-Mettenblick steam train trip shifted dramatically when a driver failed to react in time. Ignoring an approaching train, this driver in Wilton, Iowa, put themselves and everyone involved in great danger. Looks like this Dutch motorist was captivated by a beauty and forgot the railway crossing in front of him.
Tinggal satu orang gedung itu jaga, Bang. Nggak kerja lagi semuanya. Oh, kena! Bam! Lampat! Aku udah tengok, kena!
Failed to notice why all the other drivers were stopping, a public transport vehicle found its way straight into a passing train in Medan, Indonesia.
Aku bilang kena ini.
Kok jalan dia ya?
Oh man! Oh man! Holy!
While delivering milk, a truck became stuck on snowy rails in Erie, Pennsylvania. As the train approached, the driver escaped in time to avoid the crash. If the remarkable reading in Northern 2102 caught your eye, don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming videos. They seemed attentive on the tracks, yet their patience ran out at a critical moment. On January 21st, 2026, the Portland and Western engines derailed on a wooden trestle in Toledo, Oregon, turning a routine journey into a dangerous incident. Attempting to race the train, a Russian driver failed, though stopping in time prevented a direct collision.
Ese man es loco. Ese man, ¿cómo se va a aventar así? El carro se lo llevó y mira, y se lo lleva.
Thanks to the slow speed of the CSX train in Pine Avenue, California, it was able to slow down in time before reaching the reckless cars. While backing into Jim Thorpe, Reading and Northern 425 encountered a man who didn't seem to notice it. Let's sit back and enjoy this powerful train snowblower roaring through the thick snow of Southeast Europe.
Добрый вечер, дорогие товарищи.
You are witnessing a train derailment in Kern County, California. Anyone has any idea what happened? The peaceful scene on Chilean roads changed when a reckless driver made an illegal move. At the Bantian flyover project in Muara and Nîmes, a crane girder dropped onto coal trains on July 3, 2024, with no passenger train impacted.
Kabar terkini,
This hardly seems safe. No barriers, no signal lights, just bystanders providing warnings. Samastipur, India, two trains ended up on the same track facing each other, but fortunately, both stopped in time, minimizing the consequences. At least she still knew when to get off the track. Video captured a derailment of stacked container cars in Vancouver's waterfront yard, where they slid across tracks and stopped against a parked tanker, with no injuries. Reckless driving in Hattiesburg, Mississippi led a car onto the tracks, where it was hit by a rushing train. A train thundered through London, Ontario, as flames consumed several cars, with shocked witnesses recording while responders emergently arrived. Disaster struck in Santa Fe Springs, California on November 22, 2019, as a stuck vehicle was slammed by a fast-moving Metrolink train.
Are going to be big movies are starting.
10 cars of a loaded grain train derailed directly in front of an ambulance, prompting police and fire rescue to respond immediately. One breathtaking WMSR train moment reveals why trains continue to fascinate so many people. That car got incredibly lucky. One of the gentlest train impacts you'll ever see.
ain't gonna make it.
What's happening here? Was he actually trying to lift the barrier to get through? No wonder so many accidents keep occurring.
This shit is crazy. He ain't gonna make it. You might as well
Left on the tracks in Lincoln, California, a car was gently hit by a train approaching from afar.
Caralho! Vai tombar, vai tombar! Olha lá! Caralho, tombou tudo, mano! Eita porra!
The rail plough train in Canada delivers a truly satisfying and captivating sight. It's unclear how the tractor got there, but even at low speed, the train couldn't stop before an incident in Yekaterinburg, Russia. The car nearly cleared the tracks, but the approaching tram was faster, leading to a collision in Volgograd, Russia. In Cassandra, Pennsylvania, a Norfolk Southern locomotive fire broke out beneath a bridge on June 18, 2018, bringing operations to a standstill for hours. At Metrolink in Pasadena, a rare Zephyr locotractor was brought out to switch coaches, but its job ended before it even began. He's clearly on the wrong side of the barrier, but luckily there was just enough space to avoid a tragedy.
นิดหน่อย
Ui, đàn hoa vậy à?
The tram might be prioritised most of the time, but not in front of an ambulance. A double accident from a derailment to a shed being ripped apart in Mississippi. Does Santa Claus travel by train in Canada? Actually, this is a special train by Canadian Pacific Railroad. It runs every year, making 150 stops in Canada and USA, raising food and cash donations for local food banks. Train spotters' excitement quickly faded when a Virgin train rolled in and blocked their view of the iconic Flying Scotsman. Curious about the slow pace? Heavy rainfall in Mumbai in July 2024 forced trains to operate at lower speeds for safety purposes. Aren't those cars supposed to be connected? What's going on here? Just a few meters more, and this truck in Taiwan could have avoided a terrifying impact from the massive train. A nerve-wracking situation for that worker in Sydney, right?
You okay, mate?
New Iberia, Louisiana, another crash unfolded as a train encountered a car stranded on the tracks. Traveling between New York City and Boston, Amtrak train vestibules looked like something from a sci-fi storm sequence. Is this normal behavior for a CSX locomotive, or is something going wrong here? Spanning 0.73 miles, the Tehachapi Loop curves through Tehachapi Pass on Union Pacific tracks in South Central California, a brilliant human creation worth admiring. In Boyarka, Ukraine, another crossing scare unfolded, but a railway officer noticed the danger just before the train reached the scene. With no escape route, a truck stranded in Savigliano, Italy, was struck by an oncoming train. If this powerful eastbound NS train grabbed your attention, stay tuned for more ahead. Watching Rotary OY cut through heavy snow between Shama and Cumbres Pass for the Cumbres and Toltec never fails to impress. The footage you watched shows the instant a train derailed in Nebraska back in April 2025. Let's slow down and enjoy this unique view of the railway from beneath.
Oh my gosh.
A 25-car derailment occurred in Morrisville, Texas on October 29, 2025, where 5 tank cars leaked hazardous contents, leading to evacuations and hazmat crews on site. Peppercorn 61063 tornado makes its Scarborough Spa Express debut, powering through thick fog along the route. Stay focused, because this train passes in the blink of an eye. It's obvious to keep a safe distance from the railway. If you do, stay tuned for a 200 km/h electric locomotive and more. The dangerous situation in Portland, Oregon was averted when a Ford Mustang stuck on a crossing was helped free by 4 passers-by before a MAX train arrived. Wondering how massive derailed trains get back on track? This LHB Coach 2 demonstration in Bangladesh gives the answer. These peaceful scenes really show why so many people are drawn to trains. Peronin village in Poland came close to disaster as a driver's reckless rush nearly caused a scary accident. Instead of decaying in storage, these subway cars retired in 2022 were sunk off the Georgia coast to create new fish habitats.
Much more reasonable than I thought.
At least the rider realised the bike wasn't worth risking their life for. If you like scenic beauty and trains, how about trying this train journey from Bangalore to Mangalore in India? The tunnels, the forest, everything swirling like a majestic symphony.
Yeah, forgot about this little spot because I sat here waiting on the train to go by.
This situation reinforces the need for height safety standards, as this could make a crossing unsafe for a while.
You need to pull over.
The Conway Scenic Railroad in New Hampshire shows breathtaking peak foliage scenery, celebrating 50 years of scenic excursions in 2024.
easy. Ahí la toma. Dale. Dale que vamos. Dale un poquito más.
The clip captures an inside perspective of a derailment on a train in Ketengede, Indonesia.
Let me see, easy.
It appears like its good boy title is being put to the test here.
I got it, yay!
Luckily, no disaster occurred at the Payton North Level crossing, and everything turned out fine. A train passing through a market is quite a sight, like this crude palm oil freight train in Belawan, Indonesia.
No idea where it's coming from and no idea where it's going. Oh boy.
It was an irresponsible decision, yet the Mexican driver ended up incredibly fortunate. In a shocking flash, lightning struck an Odoku line train in Japan, leaving the residents nearby stunned. The Coahuila to Durango derailment in Mexico was accidentally captured by a passerby as the train rushed through the countryside.
A la verga, se salió el tren.
Let us know in the comments if you ever want to drive this fascinating truck. Near Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, the NS-12R train approached a crossing where a pickup truck narrowly escaped, though its cargo was not that lucky.
Holy.
On January 19th, 2026, in Agamos, Spain, 2 high-speed trains derailed, injuring dozens in a serious accident. This early-stage race between a Shea steam engine and a GP9 diesel is possibly the slowest train showdown ever.
Вот Коля в шоке. Как положили, говорит.
Just one question: was the track built first or the pole placed first?
Пап, я никак, говорит, положили. Так и еще не врубился.
That's definitely not a safe parking spot for a pickup, though thankfully the driver got out before impact. Seems like you don't always ride the train, but the train rides you.
The second door has to be placed right in front of that platform. Second door. Here is a door. Is it the second one? It is the second one. And that looks like almost 500.
Who knew there was a Tram World Championship? The skills on display here are truly impressive.
You see, that's the leader's box that you've seen here. And that...
In Switzerland, the Landwasser Viaduct stands out as a breathtaking railway, delivering passengers an unforgettable journey through scenic beauty. Not quite sure if it's a train or a truck, but it definitely seems like an interesting ride.
It's another one of those unmanned ghost trains. Don't know where it came from. Don't know where it's going. This time it's in reverse. No one's driving. Like always.
This hand-built Saint-class locomotive miniature shows how skill and passion can make anything possible. At the Straits of Messina, the intercity Notte boards a ferry to Sicily, representing one of Europe's rare remaining passenger train ferry crossings. Come to the Ishizen Railway in Japan if you want an unusual ride with giant lizard companions. The West Lancashire Railway might just be inspiring a future train enthusiast.
It's a bit tuned.